We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Welcome to Medford as we get set for some non-conference softball as the Fall Creek Crickets come into town to take on the Medford Raiders. I'm Steve Ockening, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. Well, Medford coming off a big high, a 5-1 win over Mosinee to clinch an outright conference title. Takes them to 21-1 on the year. Perfect 13-0 in the GNC. GNC normally would be 14 games, but Northland Pines only wanted to play everybody once. They're in a major rebuild up there, so they only played every conference opponent once. Fall Creek comes in. They are 9-15 on the year. Big game. They just played Baldwin Woodville last Friday. That is the #1 seed on the opposite side of the bracket of the Raiders. That was a 13-0 5-inning win for Baldwin Woodville, so it'll be an interesting comparison game for the Medford Raiders. See how they compare to Baldwin Woodville. We're going to turn it over down onto the field for just a moment here.
Riley Haradi reached the 700th career strikeout. Wow. Let's give her a round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raider Field for Youth Night and tonight's non-conference softball game between the Fall Creek Crickets and your Medford Raiders. Let's meet the starting lineup. First for the Fall Creek. Batting leadoff, the first baseman, number 10, Michaela Coleman. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Lou Larscheid. Batting third, the pitcher, number 9, Avery Lubischer. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 5, Kendall Haynes. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 6, Cameron Dahlberg. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 17, Alyssa Cole. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 3, Avery Woodforth. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 7, Georgia Lewandowski. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 2, Gracie Saystad. And the flex, number 14, Reese Osmussen. The Crickets are coached by Mr. Brad Soransky. And now for your Medford Raiders. Batting leadoff and playing right field, number 2, Addison Brommer. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Finley Arndt. Batting third and pitching, number 6, Riley Haradi. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 22, Zalia Leonard. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 5, Laney Haradi. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 14, Ava Arnold. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 10, Kayla Baumgartner. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 9, Rylan Krasniewski. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 7, Ruthie Steinman. And the flex, number 15, Raisley Reed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask all those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Medford High School.
National Anthem starting lineups in the books. We are ready for softball here in Medford. Penultimate regular season game for the Medford Raiders. They will take on Wittenberg-Burnhamwood on Thursday in a matchup of 1 seeds as an extra game. Both teams awaiting their opponent. Medford awaiting the winner of Abbey Colby and Ashland on that Thursday. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood will be awaiting their opponent as well. Don't have the D3 bracket in front of me right now. I believe Fall Creek actually does have a Thursday game. They're in one of the few brackets that has where the 7th seed has to play a game. We're going to look that up right now. As Riley Harabi gets her warm-up tosses in, she is also the designated player, so we've got a feeling they're going to see how go with her as long as they need to, and then bring Paisley Reed in here. Stand corrected, they're still D3. Yes, Fall Creek the 7, they will host Loyal Greenwood in an opening round playoff game on Thursday. Winner of that game takes on number 2 Arcadia a week from today.
Now batting number 10, Michaela Coleman.
So Michaela Coleman will dig in on a cold and blustery day here in Medford. Storms last night knocked the heat out of the air. 52 at first pitch, as that one will hit the zone for a strike. 0-1, and we are underway. Recognize Riley Harabi for her 700th strikeout pitch. Just misses the inside corner, 1-1. She got that on Friday in that loss against Stevens Point, the lone loss for the Medford Raiders this year. Oh, you guys are good. The pitch. Just missing that low outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, that one just getting away from the Raiders here a little bit against the number 6 ranked team in the state. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. This is going to be trouble. That's going to get down, and that's going to settle in the grass. They maybe have a play, but the throw comes in rough, and it's going to be a double. Leadoff double for Fall Creek, and that'll bring Lou Larscheid to the plate. Left-handed hitter. Bring the infield in. Expecting the slap. The pitch. Bunt laid down. It's a good one. Picked by Steinman. Throw to first is in time. Does move Coleman to third. So runner at third, one out. And that will bring Avery Ludischer. Early start here today. They're going to play some JV innings after this. We're going to bolt the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Immediately after the varsity game, we're going to try and catch the final innings, get some highlights of the baseball team. They are in Athens today, taking on the Fighting Blue Jays. The lean, the pitch. Misses the high outside corner, 2-0. They're starting at 4:45. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be slapped foul and out of play between two cars. If you're coming down to the ballpark, you might want to make sure your car insurance is all up to date, just in case one of those finds you. Clinner Insurance right here in Medford can help you with that, along with all your other insurance needs. Check them out online, clinnerinsurance.com. The pitch. Low for a ball. 3-1. Robbie. The lean, the pitch. Ball 4. So the walk puts a runner on, and that'll bring Kendall Haynes, the catcher, to the plate. And we will get, I'm assuming, a courtesy for the pitcher. That will be 13. Andy Whitman will come in to run at first. That ever-present wind. It's chilly today. Harabi, the lean. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's a strike. Whitman doesn't try to advance. 0-1. Harabi. Back in. Haynes. The pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball. Again, everybody's staying put. Robbie. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, it's a good one. Toss home. Not in time. And they will get the run. So 1 out, first and second. And that'll bring Cameron Dahlberg to the plate. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown again. Pitch comes across for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-1. I just can't believe that is Martha Miller in the house. Just getting back from being an all-region, all-conference pitcher at McAllister in the Twin Cities. The pitch. Popped up on the infield, drifting over. That is just going to get out of play. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Tipped into the glove, held on to. Strike 3, second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Alyssa Hull to the plate. That one took a couple extra grabs for Z to get a grip on, but she held on. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside. 1-1. Looking at the wristband again. The lean, the pitch. At the top of the zone for a strike. 1-2. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high. Couldn't get her to chase. 2-2. The lean, the pitch. Paints the high outside corner. Strike 3 looking, and that'll end the inning. Fall Creek does get one. We go to the bottom of the first. Brahmer, Arndt, Harabi due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. One nothing Fall Creek as we go to the bottom of the first. Raiders will send Brahmer, Arndt, Harabi to the plate for sure this half inning. Raiders have 2 more games, graduation over the weekend, and then they get back to it on Tuesday. Either Abby Colby or Ashland will be in town for a regional semifinal. We will be here for that one. Should be a fun game. So Addison Brahmer will lead things off. Getting everything set. They bring the infield in for the slap hitter. Though Brahmer can a little pop in that bat. She'll pop it over it. Center fielder's basically almost on the dirt. The pitch. Well off the outside. Gets away 1-0. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 2-0. Youth night here. A lot of the youth players sticking around to watch this one. The pitch. That's going to be just barely rolled back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. Just getting Brahmer. First out of the inning, and that'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate. Lean, the pitch, low for a ball, 1-0. The lean coming back, Low for a ball again, 2-0. Coming back. High and off the outside, 3-0. Arndt digs back in. The lean and the pitch. Ball 4. Finley Arndt draws the one-out walk for Riley Harabi. DP and pitcher right now. Ludisher, the lean, the pitch. That one is down for a ball. The throw pops away. Finley Arndt steals second. One and 0 on Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. The lean coming back. That's going to be hit on the line. Foul out in front of that one. 2-1. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Going back, settling under it. The catch is made. Arndt is going to tag. She will go to third. Productive out.
Fly ball moves a runner. That brings up number 22.
So 2 down, and Zalia Leonard will come to the plate. Catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. Graphics software freezing there for a minute. Ludisher, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-2. Ludisher, the lean. The pitch. That's going to be rolled on the ground. Too short through the wickets. Run will score. That's going to get by the left fielder as well. Leonard's going to end up at second with a 2-base error.
Standing on 2, brings in a run for the Raiders. That brings up number 5, Laney Harabi.
And that'll bring Laney Harabi to the plate. And we're going to get a courtesy for Zalia Leonard. That wind is cold today. Courtesy for Leonard will be number 3, Hedley Zelke. Zalia Leonard did her job. It is late May. We shouldn't be in sweatshirts and hats. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Ludisher, the lean, the pitch. Fouls that one back off the catcher. That was playable. 1-1. Never hit the umpire. But I don't think Kendall Haynes was able to find it. Ludisher. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Inside, down at the feet of Laney Harabi. 3-1. The lean, the pitch. Ball 4, and that's another walk. 2 on, 2 outs for Ava Hartle.
Walk brings up number 14, Ava Hartle.
Hartle takes in. First pitch to her. Big cut and a miss. 0-1. Ludisher. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-1. The lean, the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Coming back. Low for a ball. 2-2. That big lean, the pitch. That's going to go back up the middle. That's going to get down a base hit. They will send Zilke. The throw goes to second. Raiders have the lead.
Put the Raiders on top. That brings up number 10.
And that will bring Kayla Baumgartner to the plate. The lean, the pitch. Out in front, strike 1. After seeing Bussy and Tim yesterday, the speed difference is a bit of adjustment here to Avery Ludisher, who's got more focus on the movement, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Baumgartner takes back in. Ludisher. The big lean and the pitch. Off the inside, 1-2. The lean coming back. Well off the outside. Nice hold there by Kendall Haynes. Keep that one from going to the backstop. 2-2. Ludisher, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be muscled off the end of the bat. Stays 2-2. Ludisher, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field, this one might be trouble. That's going to get down. One run across. They are going to send Hartle. The throw to the plate is late. 2 RBI double for Kayla Baumgartner.
Stand-up double. Scores 2.
And that'll bring Rylan Krishneski to the plate. Getting the hitting start today. Normally plays in the flex, but with them wanting to bring Paisley Reed in, she gets to hit. That one drops in for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-1. All of this happening with 2 outs. Brahmer, the ground out. Riley, then Arndt, the walk. Riley Harabi, the fly out. Since then, every batter has reached. Little chop foul 1-2. The lean, the pitch, roller. This is going to be a tough play. The pick, the toss is in time. And that will end the inning. But the Raiders push 4 across. We go to the top of the second. Woodford, Lewandowski, Sasted due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
4-1 Medford as we go to the second. Bottom of the order due up for the Fall Creek Crickets. Ari Woodford will lead things off. Woodford, Lewandowski, Sasted due up here. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Drops that one right in for a strike, 0-1. Raiders sent 8 to the plate in that bottom of the first. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 1-1. And this has been a team that has hit the ball better as the game goes along. The pitch. High for a ball, 2-1. And I'm sure on a cold day like this, they would all love to the lean, the pitch. Low, 3-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. 1 down, and that'll bring Georgia Lewandowski to the plate. Number 8 hitting ya. Number 8 hitter in this lineup for Fall Creek. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fall Creek won back-to-back state championships a few years ago. I believe they have 1 more year in Division III, and then they the pitch. Low for a ball. Then they might come back down to 4. They're kind of on that 3-4 cut line. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 1-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Right there, strike 3 looking, second out of the inning. Nice pitch from Riley Harabi. And that'll bring Gracie Sasted to the plate, the number 9 hitter for Fall Creek Crickets. the only Crickets as a mascot in the state of Wisconsin, as wind gust picks up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Blowing the Sports on Focus broadcast tent around. Put it up because it looked like it was going to rain. Hasn't actually rained yet, as that one's going to be rolled on the ground. Foul. Oh, my backpack went flying too. Oh, man. Every time you think spring has finally come, Mother Nature has to remind us that she's in charge. Because it was beautiful yesterday, the pitch. Just missing the bottom of the zone for a ball, 1-2. Yesterday over in Mosinee, doing some highlights of their win. It was gorgeous. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That will end the inning. Riley Harabi strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the second. Steinman, Brommer aren't due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmw.com/solar to learn more today.
Gone are the days of rushing your kids to the bus stop or having no say in how they're being taught. It's time for a different way to do education. That's where Rural Academy comes in. We're a free public school that thinks your children's education should be as unique as they are, with flexibility for your family, allowing them to learn at their own pace from anywhere. Plus, certified live daily instructors, many ways to college credits, and hundreds of free in-person and online events. So what are you waiting for? Enroll your child today.
Some sad to say classics coming out of the DJ here today.
Leading it off for the Raiders, number 7, Ruthie.
Just because they're from when I was in high school. But Ruthie Steinman will lead things off 4-1 Raiders as we go to the bottom of the second. Steinman, Brommer aren't due up against Avery Ludischer. The lean. First pitch, well off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Said Raiders have one more regular season game yet to play. That is Thursday. They will take on the Wittenberg-Burnhamwood Chargers here. We will have that one for you. The pitch, off the inside for a ball, 2-0. And then that wraps up our coverage for the week. Graduation on Friday. We'll be live on the Medford High School channel for that. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside, 3-0. And then back on Tuesday, the Medford Raiders will play host, as we said, to either Abby Colby or Ashland. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball. Leadoff walk to Ruthie Steinman, and that'll bring Addison Brommer to the plate. Grounded out to the pitcher, her first time up. She is 0 for 1. See if they bring the center fielder in again. No, they're going to leave her back. Nope, now they bring her in. That is a target for Brommer. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, pulls back, takes a ball. 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, foul. 1-1. See what they decide to do here. The lean, the pitch. Brommer back up the middle, snagged by the pitcher. They get the out. Productive out, but almost ended up in center field. That was a reaction play from Avery Ludisher. That'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate. Walked her first time up. She's 0 for 0. The lean and the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Going back, still going back, still going back. Can't make the catch. Drops in. They will send Steinman. She's going to turn. The throw home is late. RBI double for Finley Arndt. And that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. Flew out deep to right her first time up. First pitch low and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Reese Robinson almost got back to that one, just out of her reach. And died in the wet outfield. A lot of rain last night. The pitch high and tight for a ball, 2-0. The lean. The pitch. Roller on the ground to first. Step on the bag. Does move the runner up, but that is the second out of the inning. Raiders scored a bunch after 2 in the first. As we wait for Zalia Leonard to shed the shin guards. Zalia Leonard reached on an error her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch, low for a ball, 1-0. Coming back, drops in for a strike, 1-1. The pitch stays up high, 2-1. That's 50 pitches now for Avery Ludisher. The lean, the pitch stays high again, 3-1. Dangerous pitch to Zalia Leonard. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside, ball 4. Leonard draws the walk. First and third. And we will see the courtesy runner again for Zalia Leonard. That will be Hadley Zilke. And Lainey Harabi will come to the plate. She walked her first time up. She is 0 for 0. Ludisher, the lean, the pitch. Rolls that one in, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. As someone just joined us up here, a couple kids are going to try and join us up here from the back side of the bleachers, climbing up. The lean from Ludisher and the pitch. Catches the corner for a strike, 2-1. All of a sudden I see some random kid climbing up through the bleach. Now there's another one. I mean, it's easier than making everybody move. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hitting the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. This is going to score a run. Zilke will hold at second.
Base hit, scores 1 for the Raiders.
Another run across, 6-1.
That brings up number 14, Ava Hartle.
And Ava Hartle will come to the plate. Singled her last time up. She is 1 for 1. The lean, the pitch. in the zone for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Roller on the ground. That's going to be picked at third. Step on the bag. And that will end the inning. Raiders do get 2 more. 6-1 as we go to the top of the third. Top of the order for the Crickets. Coleman, Larscheid, Ludischer due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. We go to the top of the third, 6-1 Raiders. Do want to mention a few former Raiders that made some impressions in college this year. We mentioned Martha Miller already, all-conference and all-region softball pitcher at McAllister. Tanner Harabi here as well. He was all-conference at UW River Falls playing baseball. First pitch. Catches the top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. And then Meredith Richter. Sophomore at Nebraska Omaha. Running. 1-1. The count here, though, on Michaela Coleman. Doubled to lead the game off. Later scored the only run for the Crickets. The lead in the pitch. Pops. That one's in the air. Center field. Drifting over. Arndt is there. Makes the catch. First out of the inning. And Lou Larscheid will come to the plate. Sacrificed her first time up. She is 0 for 0. Fall Creek never afraid to play small ball. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Try and put some pressure on the defense. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 2-0. The lean, the pitch. High 3-0. Coming back. Ball 4. So Larscheid draws the walk. And that'll bring Avery Ludischer to the plate. Not hard holding on to that, hard throwing the pitch on when it's cold like this, especially in softball. Just get a good grip on that ball. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. The pitch at the top of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Grounder back up the middle, pick, hits the bag. That is an out. Wasn't the most graceful play in the world from Caleb Baumgartner, but it gets the job done. And we will get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. That will be Zoe Ewell. That is going to run. So Ewell will run for the pitcher, and that'll bring Kendall Haynes to the plate. RBI fielder's choice, her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Little squeeze bunt on that one. Raiders tried to get the play at home, was a little late. The pitch. Bunt shown. It's a good one. Pick by Steinman, throw to first in time! And that'll end the inning. The walk is left stranded. We head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the order for the Raiders. Baumgartner, Krishneski, Steinman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
So some changes for the Raiders. It's going to be Baumgartner, Tori Nix, and Ruthie Steinman due up here for the Raiders. Bottom of the third.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 10, Kayla.
Coach Bird said he was going to get some players in off the bench. With a 6-1 lead, I think he feels comfortable doing that. Kayla Baumgartner, the RBI double, her first time up. Actually, in fact, make sure that was a 2 RBI double. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Hopefully it'll warm up by Thursday. The lean, the pitch off the inside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Big cut and a miss. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be driven back up the middle. Catch is made. Hit hard, but right at Cameron Dahlberg. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Tori Nix to the plate. Lean. And the first pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. The pitch. Popped up, foul and out of play. 2-2. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Pick at third. Long throw is in time.
Number 7, Ruthie Steinman.
3 to put out, 2 away, and that'll bring up Ruthie Steinman. Walked her first time up. She's 0 for 0. The lean. The pitch. Drops in for a strike, 0-1. The lean. The pitch. Roller on the ground. That's going to be foul, 0-2. Lean. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 1-2. The lean. The pitch. High for a ball. 2-2, excuse me. As somebody else goes is the slide through the bleacher method. The pitch. On the inside corner, strike 3 looking. That will end the inning. Raiders go in order in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Dahlberg, Hull, Woodford. 5, 6, 7 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Paisley Reed takes over in the circle. Give you the line on Riley Harabi. Chelsea Satori Nick stays in the game to play left. Riley Harabi goes 3, gives up 1 run. It was earned, 1 hit, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. So Paisley Reed is going to try and get through this fourth. Raiders will have the top of the order in the bottom. They'll be looking for 5 runs. Get themselves out of this one in 5.
For Fall Creek, number 6, Cameron.
So
Dahlberg.
Cameron Dahlberg will come to the plate. A strikeout swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Reed. The lean. The pitch. Just missing the bottom of the zone for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Misses the inside corner for a ball, 2-0. Aline coming back. High, 3-0. Reed. Looking in, the lean, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 3-1. The lean coming back. That's going to be hit in the air, down the line, hooking, foul, way foul. Full count. Reed, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They need to complete the strikeout. Tag is applied.
Out on the tag brings up number 17, Alyssa Hole.
First out of the inning. That'll bring Alyssa Hole to the plate. Struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Chopped, foul. Strike 1. Looks in, the lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Drops in for a strike. 1-2. The lean, coming back. That one's going to be hitting the line just wide of Laney Harabi. That's going to go into right center for a base hit.
Base hit brings up number 3, Ari.
And that with 1 out, that'll bring Ari Woodford to the plate. Struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Chopper, right back to Reed. Throw to first, high, pulls it down. Does move the runner to second.
First for number 2, that brings up number 7,
So
Georgia.
2 down, runner at second for Georgia Lewandowski. Struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. That didn't change. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Missing the high outside corner, 2-1. Reed, the lean, shows bunt, pulls back, rolls one on the ground past Baumgartner. They're going to have to put the brakes on Hole at third, first and third with 2 outs.
Now batting number 2, Gracie Sesta.
And I'll bring Gracie Sesta to the plate. Struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Roller on the ground. That'll go foul. Strike 1. lean, the pitch. A strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Reed looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Roller, back up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. A run will come across. 6-2. And that'll bring us back top of the order. And Michaela Coleman doubling a flyout. She is 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Right there for a strike, 0-1. The lean coming back. That's going to be hit in the air. Right field, playable catch is made, and that'll end the inning. But the Fall Creek Crickets get a run, 6-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Brahmer, Arndt, Harabi due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Bottom 4, 6-2. Medford with the lead. New pitcher for the Crickets. They will bring in number 10, Michaela Coleman, in to pitch. Looks like Ludisher goes to first. Looks like it's just a straight possession swap. Give you the line on Ludisher. She goes 3, gives up 6 runs, only 2 earned, 4 hits, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. The throw down.
Leading off number 2, Addison Brahmer.
Addison Brahmer to lead things off top of the order for the Raiders. Looking to put this one away. Everybody comes in. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped foul and out of play. Almost hitting a van. Strike 1. Brahmer, I think, is trying to poke this one through that outfield. If she can get into one a little bit here, she might be able to run for a while. The lean, the pitch. And there it is. That one popped up. Coming over, the catch is made. First out of the inning. Played it perfectly that time. 1 down. And that'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate. See what she was trying to do there. Drive it into that gap, but just got a little too far under it. Finley Arndt the pitch. Misses the inside corner for a ball, 1-0. She saw the same thing I did with that infield, with that outfield in on the ground, almost onto the dirt. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Going back, still going back. The catch is made. Amundsen gets to that one, 2 down. Gave it a ride. And that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. Now just the designated player. The lean, the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Coleman, the lean, the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate, 1-1. The lean coming back. That one's going to be driven. This one might be trouble. That's going to get down. One hops the fence. Harabi turns first. She will make a turn at second. Stay put there with a double. Keeps the inning alive. And that will bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. The lean, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Drops in for a strike on that slow curve, 0-2. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball, 1-2. The lean, the pitch. That one's rolled through the infield, a base hit. Harabi's going to turn. She's going to head home. The throw will be cut off. Maybe a play at second. And they call Leonard out. Tried to swim move. But an RBI single. Leonard out at second. 7-1-4. And that'll end the inning. Raiders do get a run. We head to the top of the fifth. Larscheid, Ludischer, Haynes due up for the Fall Creek Crickets when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
So another change for the Raiders. Ruthie Steinman comes in. She's going to catch. Comes in from third. Zalia Leonard is at third now, so just a swap there. Paisley Reed, the lean, the pitch. Bunt takes the ball off the outside. 1-0. Appears to be the only change. We're going to verify here. It is the pitch off the outside, 2-0. 7-2 Raiders here in the top of the fifth. The pitch. Low for a ball, 3-0. Raiders all but Reed and Steinman sporting sweatshirts or something on the outfield right now. The pitch. Bunt shown. There's a strike in there somewhere. Our vantage point, it's hard to tell. 3-1, the pitch. That one is across for a strike, 3-2, especially when the wind picks up. Can't quite hear the home plate umpire all that well. Full count here. Reed. The lean. The pitch. Drops in, strike 3 looking. First out of the inning, and that'll bring Avery Ludisher to the plate, a walk and a fielder's choice. She is 0 for 1. It was an RBI. Oh, it's not an RBI fielder's choice. That was in the third on that dive roll from Caleb Baumgartner. The lead, the pitch. Just missing that outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Misses the inside corner, 2-0. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. That ball just dropped off the table. The lean, the pitch. Roller on the ground. Pick, throw, is wide. Ludisher is going to dig for second. The throw there will be late. So the error puts a runner at second for Kendall Haynes. Fielder's choice, RBI fielder's choice, and a ground out. She is 0 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 0-1. Coming back. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Foul. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Chopped foul. Stays 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Rolled on the ground. Pick, step on the bag, get the second out of the inning. That does move Ludisher to third. Good old 3 unassisted ground out. Runner at third, 2 outs for Cameron Dahlberg. A couple strikeouts for her. She's 0 for 2. Lean from Reed in the pitch. Drops a bit low for a ball, 1-0. Leonard plays it in just a bit. The pitch. Rolled foul. 1-1. Reed looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Foul, hooking, out of play. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball. 2-2. The pitch. Fouled back. I saw the flinchers. I flinched too. Especially after last night. Almost took one off the noggin. That one went right past my head. I think we're going to put that video up tomorrow. The pitch. That's going to go right back up the middle. That's going to be fielded. Throw to first is dug out, and that'll end the inning. Nice backhand on a low throw by Ava Hartle, and that will end the inning. Fall Creek threatens. He's trying to run her third. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Harabi, Hartle, Bumgardner due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Bottom three, 4-1 Medford over Athens on the baseball field. That is in Athens. We are going to sprint immediately after the end of this one to Athens, try and catch some highlights of the final couple innings there. As Lainey Harabi will lead things off. Coleman the first pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 0-1. Sun trying to poke its way through. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground to short. Pick there, long throw, in time, one away. And that'll bring Ava Hartle to the plate, a single and hit into a fielder's choice. She is 1 for 2.
Ava Hartle.
The lean, the pitch. Called strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-1. The lean coming back. Low and off the inside, 2-1. Coleman, the pitch. That one might have slipped out of the hands. Up high, 3-1. Had a weird spin on it coming out. The lean, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, full count. Lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Tag is applied. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Kayla Bumgardner a double and then laced one to center right at Dahlberg. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. Lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. Six, 7, 8 for Fall Creek in the top of the sixth. The pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. That's going back. Still going back. It's going to one-hop the fence. Bumgardner turns. The throw will be late, and she is in with a second double today. Three hard hit balls all to center field as Tori Nix will come to the plate. Ground out her only at bat today. She is 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Celine coming back. In the dirt, well stopped back there by Haynes, 1-1. Celine, the pitch. That one's going to go down the line. It's a fair ball. Bumgardner turns. She heads for home. She is in safe. Nicks into second with a double. 8-2 Raiders. And that'll bring Ruthie Steinman to the plate. A walk and a strikeout. She is 0 for 1. Celine, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Celine, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. 1-1. Some of the young fans go give it a chase. A little muddy out there today. Celine, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that time. 1-2. Celine, the pitch. Drops in, strike 3 looking. That will end the inning. Raiders do get a run. 8-2 as we go to the top of the 6th hole. Woodford, Lewandowski due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Lissa Holt to lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Raiders leading 8-2. Holt, Woodford, Lewandowski due up. Celine and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Celine, the pitch. Just missing that outside corner, 1-1. Celine, the pitch. Roller on the ground. They will call that foul. 1-2. Was foul. Just a late call from the home plate umpire. The pitch. Roller on the ground. That one's going to stay fair. Pick. Throw. In time. 2 first out of the inning. Ari Woodford will come to the plate. For 2, strikeout and a ground out. Celine, the pitch. Roller back up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. 1 out single. And that'll bring Georgia Lewandowski to the plate. No, it will not bring Georgia Lewandowski. Yes, it will. Check that, it will. Ari Woodford is going to be subbed in for the flex. That will be Reese Amundsen. So Reese Amundsen the flex will enter. And Georgia Lewandowski will come to the plate. A strikeout and a single. She's 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, laid down. It's a good one. Let it roll, and it's going to be foul. Just foul. Nice job there by Paisley Reed to let that one roll. Didn't have a play. Reed. The lean, the pitch. Bunted foul. 0-2. As we see some of the JV players, they are playing after this one. We are going to end at the end of the varsity game and try and sprint over to Athens, catch the end of that baseball game between Athens and Medford. That was 4-1 Medford. That's the plan, at least right now. We'll check in on that one again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. Actually, let's take a look at that score right now. If that game gets out of hand, we might stick around for waiting for the update to load. The lean, the pitch. Popped up. Back of first. Harabi is over, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So the base hit is left stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Brahmer, Arndt, Harabi. Top of the order for the Raiders when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has 2 different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
Bottom of the 6th. Raiders will send the top of the order. Looking for 4 runs. They don't have to play the 7th.
Leading off for the Raiders in the bottom of the 6th, number 2, Addison.
Addison Brahmer will come to the plate. 0 for 3 today. 2 ground outs and a fly out. See if they are going to bring the outfield in again. They play her heavy to push. There's a ton of room in right center. The lean and the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Pick, toss, in time. Nice play there by Lewandowski. First out of the inning.
Now batting number 13, Finley Art.
Finley Art will come to the plate. A walk, a double, and a fly out. She is 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Slips out of the hand, high for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. In for a strike, 1-1. Lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 2-1. Fall Creek will have the top of their order in the top of the 7th if we get there. Lean, the pitch. Arndt laces that one into left field, a base hit. And that one goes through. Arndt's going to dig for second. She is going to turn, big turn at second. She will stay put there. That is going to be a single and then advancing to second on the error.
Base hit brings up number 6, Riley Harabi.
That'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate. 1 for 3, doubled her last time up, scored a run. The lean, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Harabi drives that one into the gap. That is going to get down. One hop the fence. Arndt's going to turn. She's going to dig for home, and she will score. RBI double for Riley Harabi. And that'll bring Zalia Leonard to the plate. 1 for 2. Reaching an error, walked and singled. Got thrown out at second on that single. Did get the RBI out of it, though. The pitch drops in for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. That's going to get through, a base hit. They will send Harabi. That's going to sneak through. Harabi is going to score. Leonard is going to turn. She will stay at second. That will be another single scoring the run. Leonard will go to second on the error. 10-2, and Lainey Harabi comes to the plate representing the go-home run. 1 for 2 today, a single, a ground out, and a walk. Lean in the first pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Leonard does have to run for herself as she's not catching anymore. The lean, the pitch. In the zone for a strike, 1-1. Coleman, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be flared. Catch is made. Lewandowski gets to that one, 2 down. And that'll bring Ava Hartle to the plate. 1 for 3. Lean from Coleman and the pitch. That one's going to be rolled on the ground. Smothered, throw, low, and they call her out. Might have beaten it, but they will get the out call, and that will end the inning. Raiders do get 2 across. We go to the top of the 7th. Coleman, Larshid, Ludischer, 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MSCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
At Clitter Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clitter Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clitter Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Glitter Insurance.
Michaela Coleman to lead things off. Olivia Schaefer takes over in left field. 3rd left fielder for the Raiders today. The pitch just misses a little bit low for a ball. 1-0. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be skied. Right field right there is Addison Brommer. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Lou Larshide. to the plate. Sack bunt, a walk, and a strikeout. She is 0 for 1. Infield comes in for the slap hitter. The pitch. Offers, strike 1. The lean, the pitch. Popped, foul and out of play. 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Little roller on the ground. Picked by Bumgarner. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield single. And that'll bring Avery Ludisher to the plate. Walk, fielder's choice, and reach on an error. She is 0 for 2. The pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. That is going to be rocketed foul. Off a car. Off a couple bounces. 0-2. Need a new softball. Oh, there we go. We got one to put in play. Some questions on this one. Might be a little wet. Oh, it's not that cold out, but that wind is just absolutely frigid today. 0-2. Reed, the lean, the pitch. Roller right back to Reed. Pick. Throw to first in time, 2 away. Does move the runner up.
Now batting number 5, Kendall Haynes.
And Kendall Haynes will come to the plate with 2 outs. 0 for 3. Hit into a fielder's choice and a couple ground outs. The lean, the pitch. Popped, foul and out of play. The lean, the pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Misses the low outside corner, couldn't get her to chase, 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Misses a little bit high, 2-2. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the outside, full count. Reed. The lean, the pitch. Roller on the ground. That is going to get through a base hit. And that's going to score a run. Not sure what happened out there in center.
Now batting number 6, Cameron Dahlgren.
And Cameron Dahlberg will come to the plate, 0 for 3. A couple strikeouts for her today. The lean, the pitch. Fouled right back into your living room, strike 1. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. Long run still coming on. The catch is made, and that'll do it. Raiders get the win 10-3. They move to 22-1 on the year. We will be down on the field to talk to our player of the game, Kayla Baumgartner, coming up here in just a few minutes, so stick around.
Check, check.
Joined by our player of the game, Kayla Baumgartner. Kayla, 2 for 3, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, a run scored, and really 3 really hard hit balls to center. What were you seeing out there today?
You know, just seeing, I mean, it is a lot slower pitching than yesterday. It's kind of hard to adjust, but I made that adjustment after the first at bat when I drive out, and I just kind of adjusted back. You know, found my open.
You know, obviously not the same conditions as yesterday. A little tough to play, but you guys found a way to still scratch 10 runs across. How much confidence does it give you going to the playoffs that this offense can hit whatever's thrown at it, both weather and pitching?
I think it gives us a lot of confidence. I mean, you're going to see it all over the pitching like we did yesterday and today. Like, we saw really nice hard pitching yesterday and then slower pitching today. And I think we all just jumped on the ball really well today.
And then, obviously, we're going to talk about the weather. Haven't only had maybe 2 or 3 good weather days, but how frustrating is it just that it hasn't not ever quite got warm and you guys have to play in this?
It's very frustrating. Very cold on the hands, but I think, again, like, we adjust pretty well.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Go enjoy. I think you got some posters to sign. Our player of the game, Caleb Baumgartner. Thank you. That's going to wrap things up for us here tonight. We are going to sprint across the highways that are open, get to Athens quick, catch the end of the baseball game, have some highlights of that for you. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. We will see you back here on Thursday.